All right, welcome to day 3 of our general strength block. A block, today we have our dumbbell single leg RDL. That'll be 3 sets of 6 on each side. We have our weighted hip shift. That will also be 3 sets of 6 on each side. And lastly, we have our banded Pallof press. That will be 3 sets of 8 on each side. So whenever we are doing our single leg RDL, you are trying to stay in a line from your head all the way to your foot that is going back. You're going to have a slight bend in your knee. Whenever you are doing the single leg RDL, you are going to counterbalance the weight. So I am going to have the dumbbell in my right hand and my left leg is going to be the one that's on the ground. So slight bend in my left knee, head to my heel is in a straight line, hinging my hips all the way back and bringing them forward. Okay, that will be 3 sets of 6 on each side. Then we have our weighted hip shift. So what you're going to do is you're going to hold the weight at your hips. You're going to have one knee on the ground. The other leg is going to be out in a diagonal with your foot on the ground and your knee up. You're going to shift as far as you can, driving that knee over your toe and pushing back. So that will be 6 on each side. And lastly, we have our banded Pallof press. You're going to grab the band around your hand that is closest to the side of the band. Hold it at your chest, slight bend in your knee, and press out and squeeze that core forward and back to your chest. All right, so let's get started. First set. One, two, three, four, five, six. 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 One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Set 2. One, two, three, four, five, six. One, two, three, four, five, six. One, two, three, four, five, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. That was A block. Now go into B. All right, B block. So we have dumbbell split squat. That will be 3 sets of 5 on each side. And we have our dumbbell glute bridge. That will be 3 sets of 8 total. All right, so whenever we are doing our dumbbell split squat, you're going to use 2 dumbbells like you're holding it in farmer's carry. Your chest is going to stay tall, shoulders back. Go ahead and get in your split stance position. Make sure both knees go down 90-90. Go down and tap the ground and come straight back up. Keeping that chest tall. Try not to shift forward or lean backwards. Both legs, evenly distributed weight, straight down and back up. All right. Then with our dumbbell glute bridge, what you're going to want to do is lay down on your back. Pick up your dumbbell. Set it directly on your hips. Heels need to be about 6 inches away from your hips. From here, you are going to raise your hips up to the sky, squeeze your glutes and your hamstrings all the way up at the top, and back down. All right, try to pause for 1 second before you just go straight back down. All right, let's get started. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Set 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. That was B block. Now going back to C. All right, C block. So I'm going to be using 3 different sets of equipment. You can use whatever you would like. We have a barbell or dumbbell or kettlebell, whatever you want to use, bicep curl, and then we have dumbbell shrug, again, any piece of equipment, and then we have banded rows. All of that will be 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off, and we will go for 3 rounds. All right, so for example, for the bicep curl, I'm going to be using this kettlebell, just standing in place, curling it up and down to my chest. All right, then for the shrugs, I'm going to hold 2 dumbbells in a farmer's carry, and I'm going to bring my shoulders up to my ears. All right. Then we're going to have a banded row. I'm going to use this rope, or this rope. I'm going to use this band. I am going to stand directly in the middle of it. I'm going to make sure my back is flat. So I'm going to flatten my back, shoulders are back, and I'm going to row elbows to the sky. All right, let's get started. 3, 2, 1. Bicep curl. 3, 2, 1. Shrugs. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Banded rows. 5, 4. Make sure you're squeezing your shoulder blades in the back. 3, 2, 1. Good job, one round, starting over. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Shrugs. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. All right, rows. 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Good, last round. Shake your arms out if you need to. Last round. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Shrugs. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Last one, rows. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Good job. Go into our finisher. Your arms should be toast. Whew. All right, for our finisher, it's going to be the exact same style as our last block. We're going to go 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off, and we're going to go 3 rounds, okay? So our first exercise is going to be a burpee. You can do an up-down if you would like. Basically, the difference is a burpee, your chest goes all the way to the ground and you do the push-up. And then an up-down is you stand a tall plank, bring your knees back, or jump back up to the top, all right? Then we got double leg pogos. All that's just going to be is jumping in place. All right, then we got our windshield wipers. So windshield wipers, you can have your knees bent or you can have your legs straight. So straight's going to be harder. You're going to go all the way as far as you can to the right without letting your legs or your feet touch the ground, squeezing your core, and going back over to the other side. All right, let's get started. 3, 2, 1. 2, 1. Pogos. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Windshield wipers. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze that core. 2, 1. Good, that was 1 round. Back to the burpees. 3, 2, 1. 2, 1. Pogos. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Windshield wipers. 3, 2, 1. Three, two, one. Good, last round. Back to burpees. 2, 1. 1. Whew. Pogos. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Windshield wipers. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Good job. That was day 3 of general strength. I'll see y'all next time for our day 4.